Hello everyone, I am Lezren. Welcome back to Path of Exile, Templar Edition. I am level 21, playing Zulus. And that's pretty much the only thing that's changed. Got some new boots last time. Kind of rearranged some skill gems a little bit so the Molten Strike gets a little bit more elemental damage. Hopefully that'll help. Life gain on hit for the Vigilant Strike, not really that beneficial, I don't think, but it'll work. I might change it up. Instead of the Vigilant Strike, I might have it go into the Ice Nova for the health gain at least, but we'll see. I don't really have a spot for that. I need a weapon with some linked gem slots or sockets right at this point, so we'll just keep going. Maybe we'll find one. We never know. Quest we're going to. Let's go ahead and track down this great white beast by killing things with elemental resistance. But that's where we're going. So it should be pretty close. I don't know if I'll unlock this entire zone before I head that way, but we'll see. Oh, you're enraged, huh? But a hammer to the face. Definitely overleveled for this zone. By far. It doesn't seem to be quite attuned to clearing out all the levels before you move on. I'm sure it's attuned to a little bit of it, but not as much as I've been doing. I'm guessing why I'm so leveled for it, but this is right next to the town as well, so they get a little bit more difficult and a little higher level the further away from town you get, but I'm one of those weird completionist people that like to explore an entire zone before moving on. Strange, I know. Thought that fox was something to kill. Okay, nothing worthy. Now, is this the crossroads? It's not actually where we need to go, but I'm going to go ahead and hit it. And this way I can tell, no, there's not a waypoint. But I bet there is one here. And it might be pretty close. If it's not that close, I'm just going to move back to the other one. So, yeah. About as far as I'm going to search. Let's get back to the old fields and we'll continue on. I like that sword. I wish they were all linked. It's hard to get everything you want. I don't know if you can re-roll the links of the sockets, but it'd be kind of nice if you could. Oh, here we go. Get a little bit of fortified. Slow him down if I can. There we go. Alright, and we got a rare. Take him out. Travel club. Nothing good. Nothing good. I do need to spend that skill point. Beer wrap boots. Pretty low quality. Now, since these are procedurally generated zones, they could be anywhere. And this time it could be north, and next time it could be south, you know, that kind of thing. So you do end up having to kind of explore everything, unless you just happen upon it. Tribal Maul could be good. Two-handed. Don't need it. Alright, let's go ahead and open up this chest. Firestorm. Not too worried about Firestorm. Especially being as high level as I am in this zone. No. Nope. I'm definitely more accurate, I can tell. I don't miss quite as often. Kind of nice. Probably don't have to go in here. I could keep going, but I'm going to anyway. Oh man, those apes got wrecked. Okay, let's head into the middle, into the center. And there's the den.
Over here, Exile.
Gonna clear out around her so I'm not fighting extra mobs. Just in case it's like a defense of something. Which it's not sitting next to her, so I don't think it is. I think actually the totem has to be next to him for that to happen. But
There's some creatures out there that aren't killing each other. I have a to help you out, I'm going to share.
okay. Well, they appear to be pretty close because this is the end of the zone over here, so. All right then. I'll take that. Okay, they're by her, or they're on the other side. Nope, they're on the other side. The only thing I didn't like about losing those boots I had before that were decks, I believe they had speed on them. Yeah, these new ones don't. But, you know, such is life. I'll find some more eventually. Win some, you lose some. I killed all your friends. How do you think about that? Cleaver, huh? Okay, some more over here. Should be it. Yep. Let's get back to her. Via a little bit of Quicksilver Flask speed. Won't take us the whole way, but it definitely helps. And then we'll run in the den and we'll finish that quest.
You have a real knack for slaughter.
Okay. And before I go in there, let's go ahead and spend our skill point. Don't want cast speed. Melee damage would be nice. I think what I want to go for is the life and this jewel socket, because I am going to get one of those eventually. So let's go ahead and grab the strength, and I'll probably get the elemental damage with weapons next. Cave beast. You mean a bear? So far, so good. Keep on trucking. Would like to find a new Quicksilver flask, one that holds more uses or something like that. Maybe some other modifiers. Last longer, you know. I've only found like one Quicksilver flask other than this one. Seem to be quite rare. Now, obviously, I'm not buying anything from a vendor, so I mean, there's that. I'm just kind of using the RNG to see how it works. Gather around, my friends. There we go. It's a skill level or a level 15 dungeon area. And I am 22, so can't expect it to be too difficult. Spider friend is chasing me. Name him Bill. Hopefully he doesn't die. Gotta leave one alive to tell the tale. Come on, gather around. Gather around. I have a story to tell. It's Frost Nova. They don't withstand very much of that. Spawning those skulls, probably this guy. It's kind of fun. Oh, hello. Everything's dead, Lezren. Stop fighting. Okay, the old fields. So what did he... This is where it came in. No, it didn't. Okay, never mind. That was the Great White Beast, in fact. Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay, let's move on. Got the Great White Beast murdered. Let's get to the crossroads. And I have another gem to level up. Glacial Hammer. Which I have been using. No, that's a Ground Slam. Never mind. Glacial Hammer is on the two-handed in my secondary slot, so... not being used. I'm not really where I need to start crafting stuff. I don't think, because I'll probably find something better than I can craft right now. Especially leveling. The way I see it is that's kind of should be reserved for more of like an in-game thing. because you're max level, you can find something that's max level, and then you can craft it to basically what you want. You know, change the sockets on it, improve the quality of it, you know, that kind of thing. That's just the way I see crafting. And everything until that point is basically you building up items and or money, or, you know, the currency items in order to get to that point. So in case anybody was wondering why I wasn't crafting a better item or something, that's why. Well, the problem is I haven't purchased any bank slots. So since I haven't purchased any bank slots, I know there's a lot of recipes, like just vendor recipes with trash items you find, that I could be saving in order to vendor them later and get more items and better stuff out of it. But I don't have the banks. I don't have the bank space for it, so I haven't done it. And the points for this game to do something like get bank slots or whatever you want to call them, a little bit pricey, honestly. I mean, it's for some premium, for 6 premium ones, which premium basically allows you to rename them and recolor them. It's, I believe, like 50 more points for premium versus non-premium, just 6 bank slots. 20 points. I'll just show you real quick. How about that? Load up the shop. Say most popular, right? 200 points for a premium stash bundle, which is 6. See if I buy it. 6 premium stash tab, right? 200. 200 points is $20. American or US, whatever you want to say it. $20. Now, the regular stash tab is 150. You are saving a little bit by buying them in bulk versus one at a time, which you could buy them one at a time if you really wanted to. However, 20 points. I mean, if you buy points, or it's $20 for 200 points. So that'll get you 6 premium stash tabs, $20.
3 Lunari gone now since it all began. Perhaps I am the only one who still looks upon Lunaris, who remembers her name. Soon, I will, and the moon will go on alone. My husband has returned, and he hunts for me. My dead husband hunts me. Corin, too, and my uncle. Corpses rise and walk and feed. My girls, they walk now and feed. God has forsaken us. Lunaris is my witness. Tonight, I return to my family.
Okay. Well, what I was getting at, I mean, I just want to say that that isn't outrageously priced, but when it comes to just like, hey, you know, if you got extra money I want to throw at this game, $20 is kind of a hard buy when it comes to, oh, what are you going to get out of it? You know, what are you going to get out of your 20 bucks when you want to go buy a whole new game? No, I want to support the game I enjoy, like this one, for instance. However,
I am no beast of burden.
oh, I kind of want to pick that up. It's just, it's hard as an impulse buy, I guess is where I'm getting at with that. I'd rather have that one. Kind of lost my train of thought, but you kind of get where I'm going. I kind of wish they were a little bit cheaper, but it is the only way they earn money, is stuff like that, and basically items to make you look better, that kind of a thing. They don't make you pay for any zones. They don't make you pay for, you know, hammer quality 5000 that just basically wrecks everything in the game. They don't do that. They don't ruin the game like that. And honestly, I applaud them for it, and I appreciate that. I just wish some of their bank stashes, bank tabs up here were just a hair bit cheaper. I get why they're not. That's probably the number one thing they sell to anybody, is that kind of a thing. So, I mean, I'm not ranting about it. I just kind of want to... I'd like to be able to just stash all this stuff and sell it at a later time, you know, with the better vendor recipe option. But, I mean, with 4 tabs, definitely don't have the room for it. I could make all kinds of mules, but even then you run out of character slots. So, you are kind of backed into a corner with that kind of a thing in order to maintain what you're doing. But all in all, and I don't want you to, I don't want it to sound like I'm not liking the game, or, you know, I don't appreciate or endorse it. I do completely. It's an awesome game. In a lot of ways, I like it far more than Diablo 3. So,
What troubles
there's
you
that.
bring now?
Okay, do I want this is the question. Life, fire resist, cold resist, better than that. Better stun recovery, far more armor. I think it's actually better. Mainly because the resistances it gives will negate the amount of life I lose from switching, and the armor value. Oh. Okay, I guess I'll do that. And I think everything else I'm going to sell. I don't want the cleaver. I'm already running low on red slots, and it has literally no links or anything. Stone hammer, far worse than what I've got, so no, I'm not going to keep that one. Let's get rid of it all.
Travel
Stash
far.
the currency. And get back to where we were.
Exiles.
In the crossroads. A few more lore things here. Nice orb.
I haven't slept. No one has slept. Not for 3 days, not since the black storm in the northern ranges. Not since the nightmares began. Violent and twisted night terrors. They whisper to us, tempt us, threaten us, beguile us. They promise terrible things in return for even more terrible acts. My husband, Daenerys, went to Alliston to find a doctor who might help. He should have been back yesterday. I fear for him. I fear for all of us.
I actually like that they added all this extra fluff, you know, the lore and everything. It's kind of nice. They didn't really need to. It's a fun game without it. But it gives you a little bit of a story if you really want to delve into it.
It has been a little over a week since the black storm. My husband has not returned, and sickness now sweeps through our village. Many have died, and those who have lived have changed. These were folk we once called neighbor and friend. Now they limp and stagger through the night, their deformities as grotesque as the madness in their eyes.
I'd say they have some pretty nice voice actors. If I do say so myself. I don't know if they have any big names, I can't tell, but... Give me your old talisman. I didn't see it, but did I run through a trap or something? I heard it. I see my health went down, but I didn't see it. Maybe I was afflicted with something, didn't notice it. Caliph, head staver. You dropped a hammer. Nothing to write home about. Gonna run up here. Keep everything on my left. And level up Leap Slam, which I don't use very often. It doesn't do very much damage. I'm not really... I mean, if I want to jump into a bunch of mobs standing around, sure, but... Pick up the ring. Increase physical damage. What do I have on anyway? Strength? I'd rather have the strength. It's a horrible chest plate. Now we still have one bandit to find. What's over here, huh? This is Chamber of Sins, so I do need to go in there. I have 2 quests for the Broken Bridge and 1 for the Chamber of Sins, so... Kill this guy. We don't have much left to open up, so let's go ahead and finish the zone out. And there's a totem over there I wouldn't mind looking at. This one right here. Let's grab it. Quite a bit of lightning damage. Try to hurry up and use as much as this can. Bastard sword I won't use. A little bit of lore I'm going to hit. He did not last long.
The moon was full the night of the Black Storm. It is full again. They have come for me. They have come for my daughters. Bravalo called out while the others skulked and muttered in the darkness. Corin went to them, arms open, welcoming. The nightmares told her to. My uncle tried to stop her. Bravalo crushed his skull with his smith's hammer. I barred the doors and windows, but they screamed like monkeys and beat themselves bloody trying to get in. I had no choice. I took my 2 youngest and fled through the cellar, following the tunnel to the mill. All we can do is hide and hope. God help us.
Let's get into the Chamber of Sins.
The lair of a toy maker with pretensions of godhood.
Yeah, if a toy maker gets a lair like this, I'm in the wrong business. Do need to go drop off all the junk in town. My latency looks good, so I'm not lagging or anything. It is online constantly, unfortunately, but so you get to play with people, right? Quite easily can you avoid people, though. So, wait a second. Okay, didn't look like you could walk through there for a second. It's ground slam. It's actually pretty nice.
Come to me, exile. Let us speak of death and desire.
Okay, let's kill everything around her. Make it a little easier on myself. Anything else? I think that's it. Probably just have me go get some animals, bring back.
There you are, exile.
Kill 2 corrupted monsters. Yep. I'm kind of glad I found her first. Because you're running around anyway. Whoa, that's a lot of lightning. Oh my gosh. Ew. Wow. I actually think that's, yeah, it must be one of her corrupted ones. Yep. Definitely providing a challenge there. There we go. Okay, let's raise them all up. I've never actually seen 4 of them. Usually it's 2.
I shall allow. There are those that name us grave robber.
Okay, so she is definitely getting better. At a certain point, you automatically get your layer, or whatever they call it. It's just a standard skill. Interesting, that ground slam seemed to have missed. I didn't know it could do that. Just stand to the right. Magic monsters, magic gliders, okay. I accept your challenge. Okay, nothing good.
I am no beast of
Yeah.
burden.
Well, let's go ahead and head to town. I'm not going to be able to pick up much more anyway. And I'll just sell most of this junk. I have cold resist stuff. Sell that.
Exiles.
I'm kind of saving rings just in case. So yeah, let's found a 30%. That's definitely better. Keep the skill.
Hello.
No, I want to keep that. That's it.
Return if you must.
Couple of chromatic orbs there. Come on.
What?
No, there. Now, I could have turned in my quest, but I'm going to go ahead and do this first. Alright, Necro. This dungeon should be close to finished. Oh, hello. Basically Black Widow, I guess. Horns. See a stiletto. Get the broadsword, maul. Make sure it's somewhat clear, just in case this,
Inquisitor. If you attempt to transmogrify a virtue gem without the proper mental preparation, you will be a puppet master working strings made of vipers. Remember, these gems are phantasms in crystalline form, alive, with volitions inscrutable. Master conscious dreaming, as I instructed you. Your death would mean little to me, Mulligan. It's what your demise could unleash that concerns me. Malika.
Now that's a nice axe. Well, I mean, nice is in 3 gems and then red ones. Could go any direction when it goes to identifying it. Oops. New shield, perhaps? Oops. Let's pick all this stuff up. Let's pick up the amulet. Now, superior, didn't want that, it's 9%. Shield is not the sockets that I want, so I'm just going to leave it there. Or I'm going to sell it, I should say. And that is Chamber of Sins level 1. Let's go to level 2. And that's where I think I'm going to leave you for today. Thank you for watching. I am Lezren. This has been Path of Exile. Have a good night.